energy is the Seven of Swords. So again, this is a challenging card with many different meanings, from benign to malicious. So today, let's start with various scenarios. For some of you, this may be a day where you're going back and forth. Maybe you have a lot of errands. And maybe that is connected to yesterday's card of feeling overwhelmed, not knowing exactly what to tackle first, just having a lot and feeling overwhelmed by it. So you may be, going back and forth, maybe even physically. Maybe you have a second home and you're having to, or a vacation home, or you have to travel somewhere. And so what you need to do requires that you go from one location to the other. For some of you, there's a focus on the location, some kind of temporary housing. So it may mean that you're focused on a hotel or a short-term rental, an Airbnb. In some cases, maybe it's even camping. And yesterday could have indicated some kind of weather issue that is affecting you. So maybe you're looking at amenities that tie to short-term stays or properties. For others of you, this is about someone in the role as a go-between. Now, this could be between two parties. Maybe you're negotiating something. Could be you're the middleman, the merchant. It could be that you are a mediator, an arbitrator. Maybe you're an agent. It could be that you're a matchmaker. So there's the role of liaison that you or others may be playing, going between two parties. The last scenario, well, before I get to the last scenario, it could be that there's something that, you want to keep private for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be ill intent. So you may be doing something behind the scenes, or you kind of want to keep things on the low or fly under the radar. Maybe you don't want to be recognized. So you may be doing something, quietly, so that it doesn't gain any kind of notice or recognition. For others of you, though, this card serves as a warning. And it's a warning that, we all have to pay attention to. It may be that someone is trying to get away with something dubious, some kind of duplicity. Maybe somebody's just doing the unexpected. But it's a card that says you need to be careful and beware of theft or trickery or deceit, someone taking advantage of another person through illicit tactics or some kind of illegality. So today, if you're not careful, you could get ripped off or feel cheated or betrayed, or maybe you're participating in something self-defeating. So today puts ethics, morals, integrity under the microscope, yours and that of others. So once again, some kind of estimation is off, whether you were overconfident about something or underconfident about it. Today says, don't be too quick to believe everything you hear, and also be very mindful of what you put out there, what you're saying. So, there are many ways to steal, some of them very insidious. You can steal from yourself by simply wasting time. And yesterday's card had to do with scattering energy. So there could be something you're doing that's futile or simply a waste of effort. Maybe you're putting too much time, energy, effort, talent, emotion into something non-productive, whether it's a relationship or some kind of endeavor. Now, the good news for today's card is that it is a card of escape. It's a getaway, get out of jail free card. And so today, maybe you find that it's a lot easier for you to diplomatically step back from certain situations, remove yourself from matters that don't really belong to you, or you don't get involved in something that doesn't concern you. So in some cases, this card plays out positively. Maybe someone is going to surprise you, someone that has perhaps a tendency to conceal. Maybe they have a habit of lying or deceiving. And today, they're going to be truthful. They're less likely to lie to you and more likely to keep a promise or an appointment. Now, again, this doesn't have to be serious. Maybe it's just someone that's in the habit of saying they're going to do something and they don't do it. But today, they might actually follow through on it. Now, you may realize, given how you handled yesterday's energy, that you're not as bad off, or you haven't fallen as behind as you thought, or, something turned out better than you hoped. But again, this is a cautionary note of being careful of your possessions, your health, and your safety. So, there could be something that you said that now is coming back to bite you. Or maybe you deceived someone, or a deception was planned. Whoever is behind something negative, those plans could very easily backfire. So today is a day to try to stay above board, follow the rules, follow the law, follow the letter, resist the temptation to embellish, exaggerate, distort, lie. And also it's a day where you have to be reliant on self. If you're dependent on what someone else thinks, you need their affection, you need their opinion, their validation, you're going to find that that dependency is draining you. And as such, your own individuality is being eroded, and it's making it difficult for you to protect yourself or effectively stand up for yourself. So today, maybe you're coming up with some kind of strategy. Again, maybe you're relocating, moving from one place to the other. Could be, you're negotiating something. In the negative, you're dealing with somebody that just doesn't have good thinking. And your feelings, whether you like somebody or you dislike someone, is a factor in your decisions today. It may mean that those feelings undermine your objectivity if you allow them to. So it's another day of being clear about things, intention in why you're doing something, and also mindful of how you can protect yourself.